Why does a straight straw look bent when you put it in water? The straw does not change shape. The light coming from the underwater part changes direction before it reaches your eyes, so that part of the straw appears to be in a different place. This effect is called refraction. It happens when light passes from one transparent material into another, such as from water into air. To picture why, imagine a small shopping cart rolling from smooth pavement into thick grass. If it enters straight on, both sides slow at about the same time, so it keeps moving in the same direction. But if it enters at an angle, one side reaches the grass first and slows first. The cart turns. Light is not literally a shopping cart, but the comparison helps. Light travels at different speeds in air and water. When a ray crosses the boundary at an angle, that change in speed is linked to a change in direction. Now look at the straw. Light from the part above the water reaches your eyes through the air without crossing the water surface. But light from the submerged part must travel through water and then cross into air. At that boundary, the rays bend. That explains why the light arrives from a different direction. But there is one more step that explains why the straw itself seems displaced. Your eyes only receive the light after it has left the water. They do not directly show you the path the ray followed before that. Your visual system interprets the incoming rays as if they had continued toward you in straight lines. So your brain effectively extends those rays backward. When it does that, the underwater part appears closer to the surface than it really is. Its apparent position no longer lines up perfectly with the part of the straw above the water. That false position is called a virtual image. Nothing is actually floating there. It is simply the position from which the refracted light appears to have come. This is why saying water bends light is correct, but incomplete. Refraction changes the direction of the light, and your visual system then uses that new direction to judge where the underwater part must be. Put those two steps together, and the illusion makes sense. The straw is still perfectly straight, the light has changed direction, the underwater section appears shifted, and your eyes see the two parts as if they no longer join in a straight line. So the bend is not in the straw, it is in the path of the light, and in the apparent position that path creates.